What's up, my friend? Daniel Kump. Welcome to the channel. And in this video, we're going to talk about when to outsource or outsourcing any of the work that you need to do for your business. Now, there's a lot of us that operate most of our business online, whether it be affiliate marketing, network marketing, e-commerce, drop shipping, any of that sort of stuff. And ultimately, what you're trying to do is reduce yourself out of the equation as much as possible and outsource any of the work that you really don't want to do, don't enjoy doing, those little minute mundane tasks that, ultimately, somebody else could do, and maybe it'll bring them more joy. Maybe it'll bring you more joy to have the time for you and your family and to get that stuff off your plate so you can focus on bigger projects. But the question is really, at what point do you say, okay, this project, this task, this thing needs to get outsourced to someone other than myself? So we're going to look at that in this video. I'm going to try to draw it out for you as best as possible so you can visually see, okay, when should one of your tasks, projects, whatever it is, be outsourced to somebody other than yourself. So first thing we need to look at is the actual activity, okay? So what is the presented activity, whether it be sending an email, putting a project together, getting on a conference call, a webinar, a meeting, or whatever it is. What is the actual activity that has to be done? Putting a spreadsheet together, coming up, putting data information, keying numbers into a spreadsheet, whatever that activity is, you have to figure out first off what it is. And could be hundreds of activities that you do for your business on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis. But you got to break it down one activity at a time. So first things first is, what is the actual activity? Now from there, what you're going to look at is this. Okay, so I'm going to try to fit this all on here so it's just all in one shot. It just makes the most amount of sense. Okay, so once you determine what the actual activity is, okay, now you have to ask yourself a question, and it's really simple. Okay, I'm going to try to write this big enough so you can see it, but I'm also going to keep it small enough where it's all going to fit on the board. Okay, so second thing you got to ask yourself is, with the presented activity, will I or will you enjoy this? So I'll give you an example. For me, I really enjoy making content. So just like this video that you're watching right now, I really enjoy making content. I really enjoy teaching, educating, training, coaching, that sort of thing, and then putting the content out on my channel. That brings me joy. That is something that I really, really enjoy. So I will continue to do that. However, I'll give you one more example too. Another thing that I really enjoy is email marketing. For whatever reason, I'm a data junkie. I really enjoy sending out emails. I like typing up the emails. I like writing the emails. I like the thought process that goes into writing the emails, sending them out. I like keeping track of the data in and around emails. How is the email performing? How is my email domain performing with, IP reputation, domain reputation? How is the email itself performing with open rates, click-through rates, all of that sort of thing? I just enjoy that. It's one of those weird things. You might not enjoy that. I enjoy that. So those are the activities that I will continue to do. Now, what I do not enjoy doing is creating a piece of content. Let's say I'm going to make a short form video and I want to put this video out on, say, like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, whatever it is. I can record one video, but then to take it and go farm it out to all these other short form video areas, and then taking, writing the headline, doing the editing on the video, all the little things, that does not bring me joy. I don't enjoy that. I enjoy recording the content itself, but then the actual part of, getting it out to all these other platforms, copy, pasting, doing all the editing for each, editing for TikTok, editing for Instagram, editing for YouTube Shorts, I don't enjoy that. So that is something for me that I don't enjoy, that I would actually outsource out or do outsource out to a VA or a virtual assistant for pennies on the dollar. And that saves my time and it brings me joy because I can just focus on what I do enjoy, which is making the content and then getting it out there. Okay. So you're going to have to look at those and figure out, does it bring you joy? Now from there, you're going to have to make a decision. So if you do enjoy it, what you're going to want to do to stay as organized as possible, from there, it's going to go over here, okay? and you're gonna schedule what you enjoy into your calendar. You're gonna stay nice and organized. You're gonna figure out, you know, what days of the week, if it's every day, if it's certain days of the week, when you're gonna schedule the things that you enjoy, you're gonna put them on a calendar and stay nice and organized. So that's pretty simple, right? What is the actual income producing activity? Do I enjoy this? Schedule it, boom, done. That way it's nice, neat, and organized for you, okay? Simple to understand so far. Now, if you don't enjoy it, okay, guess what's gonna happen from there? It's gonna go down here, and now you're gonna have to figure out, you're gonna have to determine another factor, okay? All right, so do I enjoy it? Yes, boom, right over there. Do I not enjoy it? I'll just put no right here, okay? Let's say no, and this will be yes right here, okay? All right, there you go. Do I enjoy it? No. Okay, is it income generating? Okay, is it income generating? And this is gonna determine another two factors. So in this example, if it is income generating, whatever the activity is it income generating? If the answer is yes, okay? If the answer is yes, okay, then you're gonna have to ask, can it be outsourced? Okay, so is it something that you absolutely have to do, or can this be outsourced? And I'd be willing to bet that 95+% of the time this can be outsourced. So in this example, if it's income generating and it doesn't bring you joy and it can be outsourced, okay, then what you're gonna do, okay, you're gonna get assistance. Okay, you're going to request assistance. You're going to what? You're going to outsource it. Okay, boom. If it's yes. If it's no, if it is not income generating, okay, now you're going to have to determine, okay, is this an obligation? Is this something, a place you have to be, a meeting you have to attend, a webinar you have to attend? Is this an obligation to you, yes or no? If it's an obligation, if it's something that has to get done, something that has to be shown up for, or whatever it is, if it is an obligation, you're gonna plop it back up here. And again, it's gonna get outsourced. Again, if it's in this column here where it does not bring you joy, and it's something that you don't enjoy doing, and it is an obligation, you're gonna have to come up here and get that outsourced. Find a way to get that outsourced, okay? Trust me, you can definitely do it, okay? Don't think that you have to be somewhere, you have to be to a meeting. Chances are there's a webinar, there's a meeting, whatever it is, that can be solved with an email, okay? You don't necessarily have to show up for something just to say that you participated. Chances are you can probably get most of the information in an email. So if it's an obligation, try to outsource it, okay? Now, if it is not an obligation, okay, so it's not income generating and it's not an obligation, in other words, it does not have to get done by a specific day or time, this is very important. Now what you're gonna have to do here, ready for this? Now what you wanna do is you are going to eliminate that activity. Now, I know for some, you might be thinking, well, I feel like I need to do this. Well, guess what? If you don't enjoy it, it's not income generating, and it's not an obligation, eliminate it. Eliminate it from your list of to-dos. Eliminate it from your activities. In other words, why are you doing it? Why do you have this thing? Why do you have this task? Why do you have this obligation, this thing there that doesn't bring you joy and it's non-income producing? Why is it there? Eliminate it, okay? Or if it is an obligation and it doesn't bring you joy, bring it over here and get it outsourced. So I hope this is making sense so far. So ultimately what you want to do is you want to look at all of your activities, okay? You're going to look at all of your activities that you have listed out on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, on a month-to-month basis, and just go through this process right here. It's actually very simple. I know I cut kind of a lot on here, but it's actually really simple, and it can really help save you a lot of time, energy, frustration, a lot of things that you may not enjoy about your business, and you want to be doing the things every day that really bring you joy, that you actually enjoy doing. So in this example, again, for me, I love creating content, especially content that is going to teach, train, and help educate other people just like yourself. Now, if you don't enjoy doing it, does it generate income? There's plenty of things that I do that generate income that I don't enjoy doing. Well, guess what? Those get farmed out and those get outsourced to people that I pay them, you know, pennies on the dollar to perform those tasks that I just don't enjoy doing. What does that do? It saves me time, it saves me energy, it saves me mental energy, and allows me to still produce the content I enjoy producing. But when it comes to farming that out and getting that out to other areas, it's the simple, for me in this example, it's the mundane task of copy pasting, you know, and putting it on all these different platforms that does not bring me joy, because it's, for me, it's time consuming, it's energy consuming. Is it easy to do? Yes. Does it bring me joy? No. Okay. So think about that next time, you know, when you're looking at all of your to-do tasks and you're looking at all of those things that you do to run your business, whether it be making content, spreadsheets, meetings, putting, you know, documentations together, whatever it is, take a look at this graph right here. And ultimately start by putting all of your activities together. Does it bring you joy? Yes. Boom, put it on a calendar. Okay. Is it income generating? If it doesn't bring you joy, is it income generating? Okay, no, boom, keep going down the line. If it is income generating and it doesn't bring you joy, do your best to get that outsourced to someone other than yourself. Save yourself time. And yes, you will be saving yourself money, because time is money, my friend. Time is money. So if you can get that outsourced and you can do it in a cost-effective way, you're going to save yourself time, and you're really going to save yourself a lot of energy, and you're going to be focused on the things that bring you joy. So I hope this is helpful. If you made it to this point in the video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, get notified anytime I post new content on my channel. If you got value from this video, please do me a favor, like this, and also leave a comment down below. And that's it, man. I hope you got value from this outsourcing video, and I will see you, my friend, on the next video. Take care.